I'm Jennifer Pons, and my poem is Eulogy Never Given for MC. Um, this poem was inspired or imaginatively, constructed from a real event. I had a friend who was murdered in high school, and the story around her is really hard and sad, and it's the only unsolved murder in my little town growing up. And so it really, it's a poem that took many iterations over decades. And ultimately, what I arrived at, what I had to really press into for the speaking of it, was kind of a channeling of voice and image. And I attempted to press into a place almost of, of the surreal with images that could talk about grief and love and fear almost of what was so powerful as teenage girls. And and that was, of course, just this mystery of life and dreaming of becoming things, because we dreamed a lot of becoming things, and we dreamed of traveling. And so the poem is a traveling. And I didn't want it to be a place back in time, since it does recollect, but more of a space to be entered and considered, kind of even philosophically, but embodied. Eulogy Never Given for MC. Mary was stabbed in the chest and found in an alley by a woman walking her dog. Days later, her mother went to Mass holding the Book of Hours against her chest. The papers omitted that Mary was a stripper, but the girls talked about this at school, and her mother couldn't save her, and I never saw her father cry. Mary was my friend until she decided not to be. Once, she said the Book of Hours spoke of figs and wasps and the hidden petals blooming with scent inside. She said it spoke of scented women loving wasps like bees. I wanted to drive to the desert and sit amidst hundreds of hummingbirds, their wings whirring and whirring and whirring. I wanted to dance and eat palm-sized figs. Mary said the Book of Hours was celestial seeking that could save us from our bodies. And our book became smeared with lip gloss and spit. And our book delivered new sounds about God in love with death. And in the desert of my dreams, ants swarmed a barrel cactus, and the ooze of nectar made us thirsty, scenting our tongues. We buried our letters in a rosary beneath the sand. We danced as an act of our middle, singing, I am not made of your rib. I heard Mary say this to the figs. Book of Hours, quiet my flesh. I am not made of rib or wasp or wing. Mary's body, stuffed with thirst and petals, was buried like a letter. The blood that left her watered the desert cactus. Mary never said, the truth has appeared in the world. The truth is, we are the liars and the proof.